All right, how is everyone doing tonight? We should be live everywhere. All right, let me get my breakers open again. Bam. All right, guys. Still waiting on Moose, I think, in the draft room there. Gigi. Hopefully Gigi gets there. I think Wilson get me a beer is Hawk. Let me. Um, all right, I tagged those guys. Gigi, I think, is on the way. I'm not sure who Dick Hurts is. I closed out my Yahoo page. I just got the draft room open. Trying to see if I could tell by the names. Dick Hurts. Oh, that's Pat. Stunning. Got the stinking fourth pick. It's basically the seventh pick on the other side, man. I hate this fucking pick. Same thing last year, man. It's like by the time I pick, my guys are gone, and then I could get the same fucking guy with the fourth pick that I could get with the eighth pick. You know, it's, I hate these middle spots, man. Pisses me off. I'm going to get the same guy with this pick that I got in with this seventh pick last draft. It's I hate these middle spots, man. All right, looks like Gigi hit the room. Still waiting on Adam, Noah, and Pat. Unfortunately, hopefully they get here. All right, there goes Hawk. Looks like Hawk just hit the room. All right, still Pat and Adam. Moose was sort of looking forward to it. He chimed in about it like yesterday. I would think he wouldn't forget. Yeah, this is bullshit. Damn it. Anybody want to trade the 4th pick for the 12th? Worst friggin' slot, man. I think I actually probably preferred 7 versus 4. This bullshit. Well, Bob was there. I don't know where the hell he went. Shit, Moose. If I could trade you with 4, I would, but I'm telling you, I hate the 4th pick. I'm literally going to get the same guy with number 4 that I could with, like I said, like where you're picking. Um, I hate pick 4, man. This is bullshit. Pick 7 in the first one, pick 4 in this one, man. I'd rather have 9 to 12. Yeah, man, I am not a fan of this slot at all. I don't like who I'm going to get coming towards me. I don't like who I'm going to get coming back to me. It's like... Alright, guys, but everything is lined as well. We still got 12 boxes on the helmets. If anybody does want to start grabbing a few slots on those, we'll try to squeeze a break or 2 in while we're drafting here. And again, looks like everybody's in the room except for Bob and Pat. Bob was there, so I'm hoping he's just taking a pee break or something. And I just don't know if I can take Kamara there. Actually, I don't think I want to do it at all. I don't know. I mean, I got Henry in the other one. I don't want to put all my eggs in that one basket. So I don't know if I'm going to take Kamara or Thomas. It's just RB pickings are going to be pretty fucking slim by the time it gets back to me, man. Yes, yes, yes. Bullshit Ed. Alright, looks like everybody's in the room now, so that's good. Yeah, I don't know, man. Viap is saying Thomas. Just don't leave me in line. How are you, Cosmo? Doing good, bud? We're about to start our draft any second. Our fantasy draft. Yeah, we're doing that tonight. We do got everything lined for anybody who does want to drop, but most of the guys are in the draft, so. Yeah, we got 1 minute until it starts. This blows. That's the other thing I hate about the Yahoo. I guess we should have just did a draw or something for the draft order instead of letting them set it, because we could have traded slots and stuff. It's on? Okay. Right. I'll see you. Alright, piss on it. Yes, yes, yes. I heard it the first time with your bullshit. Alright, it's Pat's turn and GG and me. Yeah, I didn't know that was coming. Mara. Henry Hilaire. Delvin. Whoops. Delvin Chubb. Hill. Oh, nothing, Cosmo. You're good, bud. How you doing, Mark? Again, guys, everything is lined for you. If anybody does want to start dropping, we'll try to squeak in one or two while we're doing this here. Hang on, let me actually get my window capture on. Oh, let me actually catch up on my... Alright. Was it Devontae, then Julio? No, Julio, then Devontae. Let's see who the hell's left. Shit. Oh, that sucked. Alright, thank you, Tom. Guys are actually moving pretty quick this time. Last time it was sort of a slow, bit of a slower move. Not exactly thrilled so far there, guys, I'll tell you that. I never do that. I never do that. I normally come out and I go 3 or 4 running backs in a row, or maybe grab one receiver. I couldn't tell you the last time I've taken 2 wide WRs with my first 2 picks. There's literally been years. It's see who the hell's left, man. See what other WR I can triple up on here, and instead of piling on my running backs. Not really a fan of their rankings there. Let's see what the old draft analyzer says. Yep, not a huge fan of that at all. I hate to say it, that was who I almost picked, was Galladay there. I don't think we need to see that, do we? Very different, draft than last one, I'll tell you that. Very different all the way around. Sorry, guys, I was just checking my other channels there real quick. I'm talking players are going completely in different rounds. Very different draft than last one. over. Sorry, I was trying to catch up my draft analyzer. All right, Juju, Odell, Miles, and so Juju, Odell, Miles, Ingram, Robinson, Gordon, A.G. Tyler Moore, A.G. Tyler Moore. DK. Johnson. Well, that's your own fault. You should have picked him. Oh, he's going to yell at me about that. How you doing, Ted? We're just doing our draft. Real quick here. Again, guys, if you want full spots, you can drop. Please feel free to drop. We're just, again, we're just doing our draft. Yeah, most of the guys in the room are in the draft room right now, folks. So, absolutely nothing, Eric. Like I had said, tonight's the draft, so I figured it would be a little slow to start simply because of, a lot of the guys are actually drafting. So. Let me see what the hell is left. Wow. Really missed it, man. Well, it is a PPR league, and my guys are gonna get a ton of PPRs, that's for sure. Or compared to not yelling at me. I will say, Belt scares me, man. Gase just does not seem to really like him very much for whatever reason, man. I mean, they brought in Balaj, who couldn't even win the job in Miami, but Gase seems to have a thing for him. They brought in Gore. It's, I don't understand if they're trying to push him or. Or screw him. So that pick scares me very much. Mixon's health scares me. Adam took my damn T.Y. Hilton there, you bastard. I wanted T.Y., man. I took the chance on him dropping. But, I don't know. I'm sort of listening to the experts on Woods. From everything I'm reading, every single one of these sites seems to be got a boner for Woods this season, so I took him. But I got a boner for T.Y. this year with Rivers. If T.Y. can stay healthy with Rivers, I think he's going to be a hell of a player, man. I think this is going to be one of his big years. Ten seconds, Bob. All right, guys. Again, everything is lined. Problem is, no, Dent. Again, we're most of every we're doing a fantasy draft right now, Dent. For the group, and most of the guys are doing the draft right now. But as you can see, a lot of the names on the board here, those. So like I said, that's Pac-Man, Pat, Gigi, Bob, Reg. That's Hawk. I think that's Mark. That's Moose. Not sure who that is. A few of the names I'm not sure by the names there. But yeah, we're doing the draft here, so a lot of the guys are all in the group. You know, in the group are all drafting right now. Bradley, you know, is in the draft here. You know, so like I said, we got a lot of guys in the draft, but we haven't broke any yet. We're just waiting for, like I said, the roster to fill out here. How are you, Adam? Again, yeah, we're still doing our draft there. Your pick, Hawk. Oh. Oh, if Hawk got knocked off there or something. He was just IMing me, asking me about a helmet there, and then I think he got knocked off. I'm not showing him. There he is. 10 seconds, Hawk. Oh, I'm sorry, bud. Sometimes that's why it's good to cue a guy. So on the right there, guys, you'll see the winning team. Just making sure nobody's chiming in on a chance there. Well, Moose is a fill your roster out early kind of guy. I still haven't even taken a quarterback. And I probably won't for at least 2 or 3 rounds. I never go WR heavy like that. Fucker. Big old spider. Sitting there, rolls right across my damn keyboard. There we go, guys. Sorry. All right, there we go. Sorry, guys. Well, like I said, this one, I don't know. Sort of feel the same about this one than I did the others. Could go either way. I mean, I don't have one bit of a problem with my WRs. My running back scared the piss out of me, but Yeah, it's a good pick on a John Brown there, man. I almost took him. It was, to me, yeah, I really wanted John Brown here. That's what took me so long, was I couldn't decide. But I got no damn running back. So I had to get something else on the board there. Figure out what the hell is left here. Yes, sir. I'll take a 5,000-yard quarterback in the 10th round. Thank you very much. All right, guys, again, we do got our helmets lined if anybody does want to drop. And guys, for you those of you who are watching but are not in the draft there, that's the draft board. right, guys, again, anybody does want to drop, we are lined. Yeah, I'm sorry, but I told you it might be a little bit of a boring ride for the first hour or two. It's actually going pretty fast, though. I mean, we're... Before I do that. You know, we're in round 12 already, and it's been only 40 minutes. I mean, guys are actually flying with their damn picks, so shouldn't be too long, guys. 20-round draft, and we're going to knock it out in an hour at this rate. I'm not displeased, guys, so far. Again, may not be rocking it. All right, Mark, Holderfield took one full. Thank you, Mark. Again, so we're flying through this thing, guys. You can see we just start. We're not even 45 minutes in, and we're already around. We're coming up on round 14 already, guys. So we're gonna finish, like I said, a 20-round draft in a damn hour. Last one took 2 hours. Maybe even a little more. But guys are flying on this one. They all don't realize they're drawn dead already, though. Just... my running backs, I am not exactly happy with, not one bit. I don't have one, there's not one guy there that I got a lot of faith in, that's for damn sure. Not a single damn one. It's okay, Mama left. Chicken shit. All right, guys, and don't forget, this is a 20-round draft, not a 16. So that was how we did it for the COVID. We gave you guys extra spots to draft extra people or handcuff. Wow, man, guys are picking kickers early here. Like I said, guys, this is a 20-round draft. Guys picking kickers in round 13, 14. You guys are flying. I'm telling you, man. I don't want to downplay the whole COVID thing or whatever, man. But it just so far, they've been practicing for a while. Guys haven't caught it. I'm gonna be two cousins now. What the hell? Crazy. All right. No idea where that damn cat's at, man. He ate and disappeared. guys. Yeah, I mean, we're already we're on round 16 now, guys, so we should be finishing this up fast. Even the last few rounds with all the defense and kickers and stuff should be going fairly fast. In a little bit, bud. Yep. Once we finish up the draft, we'll start with the fillers and stuff. Yeah, I think we're just gonna wait. It'll only be a couple minutes here. We're going into round 18 here, so it should really only be, 5 minutes, 10 minutes tops, I'd say. Before we finish up. Ooh. I got a long way before it comes back around to me. Yeah, I figured what the hell. I figure in for a penny, in for a pound on that cocksucker. I figured I'd give him a chance to really screw me. The thing is the only thing the problem there is that it ain't looking like like none of the receivers are stepping up again there, man. I'm not reading anything great about any of them. So if he can friggin' just stay healthy and quit being such a crybaby, man. Yeah, if he could just friggin' stay healthy, man, he'd be, in that offense he could actually maybe have a good year. I guess I'm going to find out. Like I said, it's only the one spot on a 20-man roster, so I figured piss on it. Worst comes to worst, I'll drop him in week 2, week 3. All right, Eric. Yep, I'm sorry, but like I said, yeah, I had warned guys. Yeah, it might be a slow start with everybody in the draft room, but at least we're flying, man. Like I said, this is a pretty fast pace. We are literally cutting last draft's time in half. Like, that was a little over 2 hours. This one is going to be right about an hour. So, all right, guys. But for some of you listening, we got 12 left in this series. But here's some names from the next one. Again, you got KC half and half, a Raider on Bo. You got TJ Watt Hydro F7. You got a Joe Montana, real nice, Hydro F7, Rice, Hydro F7, Watson, Hydro F7, Roger Staubach, Hydro F7, the Bruce Smith, Retro F7, man, that thing is gorgeous. I love that helmet so fucking much, man. Ryan Tannenhill, Hydro Flex, the Cower Hydro F7, the Dak F7, Jordy Hydro F7, Jason Taylor Hydro F7, Tua Eclipse Authentic, Tyreek Hill Hydro F7, AJ Brown Hydro F7, Kelvin Johnson Eclipse Authentic. And what I was saying as a $200 helmet, guys, I literally saw one of those res yesterday for freaking $900, man. I was like, what the shit? You got a Bo Auburn Vengeance in there. You got a Lamb and Ray Lewis Eclipse Authentics. You got 2 Gore Eclipse Authentics. 1 San Fran, 1 Jets. You got a Lock Amp Authentic. Adams Adams Eclipse Authentic. Jordan Love Amp Authentic. So you got a whole bunch of nice stuff, guys. Is it? I thought it was 12. You're right, 13, yep. Sorry, counted wrong. I didn't look on my sheet. I just took a look at the shelf, and there was 1 box on the lower shelf I didn't see there. But yep, 13 boxes, fellas, right? 4, 7, 10, 13. Yes, sir. All right, we're nearing the end, guys. We were on round 19 now, coming into 20. I don't even know what damn kickers are in the league anymore. All right, guys, it's just going to be 2 minutes before we finish this up here. Yeah, it was a very different draft all the way around this time, man. I said just where everybody went and the rounds, everything, man. Very unpredictable compared to the last one. But I ain't minding my team too much. I said my running backs are going to be fucking terrifying me all year, but pretty fine with the rest of it. I mean, I don't mind my wide receivers at all. I'm happy with the quarterbacks I got. Happy with the tight ends. Alright, guys, I think that wraps up our draft there. We only got the last 3 picks going. Everybody else has picked. Those are guys' teams. There's the main body of teams for guys. They're fairly spaced out there. At least it should be competitive, man. Like I said, I don't really see anybody's roster who just like jumps out and scares you to death. In League One, like I said, Mark, his friggin' team scares me to death. But this one, everybody's pretty damn even, I'd say. You know, one guy might be a little better in one area, but guys haven't beaten the other. Minding it too much. All right, bam, let's get rid of that. Alright, guys, see you now. If we can get something broke, we'll see if a few more people start hitting the roster, even if it's just a smack talk a little bit. Yeah, like I said, I probably feel, a little better about this team than the other one. I definitely like my running backs than the other one much more. But it definitely wasn't a disaster. Fuck them. You tell them good luck when it comes to the breaks. Piss on them when it comes to fantasy. I hope y'all have the same kind of luck I had during the playoffs last year. Right, Tank, I wish you good luck. That's the kind of luck I wish you. Oh, you had plenty of time to draft him. Yeah, you should have taken him in round 3 there. That's why I said at that point it was fair game. He was number 2. He was number 2. Dick Hertz. Thank you, Pat. Pat took 2, folks. Again, I'm just going to give it a couple minutes. I'm sure guys are going to go grab a soda and stuff before they hit the room. If nothing else, sure a lot of guys took a pee break, etc. Yeah, I hate that spot, man. That is, even though I'm not totally displeased with my team, I really do hate that 4 spot, man. I just hate it. And I sort of proved my point was that, I almost passed on Godwin and took Mixon there. And then thank God I didn't because I got Mixon on the way back anyways. So it's like, that's the problem with those, when you're in the middle, man, it's like basically, there's like, that's where the ADPs are all screwed up, man. It's like those middle picks. But Mixon, I mean, again, if the kid can just stay healthy, I think he does all right. Yep, I don't know if you saw. He was saying spot 2, not 2 for the board. Yep, sorry. Yeah, so at least you got one of the big 3 running backs. I was just like, Kamara scares me because I keep hearing they're going to work Latavius in more. Yeah, well, that's what you got to do. That's the damn problem, Ragtag. That's why I hate those damn middle picks. It's like sometimes you're sort of forced to reach a little bit. Versus, like I said, on the ends, man, I just say, I'm taking everybody. I'm taking both guys, like I said, I hate those middle picks. But with it's what sucks is with so little news, man. It's like, I was trying to, before I, was getting a little tired last night, so I figured I'd jump on FanDuel and DraftKings and check out things, see what a few rosters look like. And trying to put together rosters sucks because you have so little information. This year, you don't have footage, you don't have scouts there, I mean, you don't have a gazillion reporters there. It's, so it's like you're pretty much going into the whole damn thing blind, man. Yeah, I just figured Thomas was probably the safer pick over Kamara there. And, again, the only thing that scares me about Henry is you know, sure they fed him like, you know, every other, you know, it was handoff, handoff, handoff at the end of the year, but it almost seems like they forget he's their running back for, you know, for half the season sometimes. It's like some days they don't feed him at all, and it's just like, well, dudes, you know? You know, so that's the thing. It's like he seems to disappear, and it doesn't seem to be his fault. It's like game plan or whatever, but you know, so you know, again, if I was farther down, I would have taken him. But it's when I'm that high, I'm like, I gotta get, you know, I gotta make sure I get, you know, the points I'm expecting. So, and taking Thomas there was hard for me, man, because I knew there wasn't gonna be shit coming back on the running backs. I knew it. I knew everybody was going to be gone there, and I was like, I'm going to end up with Mixon here, and then sure enough, yeah, I was just like, screw it, and then I ended up getting him. But I just think Thomas is a, you know, even if he's not the #1 receiver, he'll still be in that top, you know, there's almost no way he's not a top 5 receiver, so, you know, barring injury. So I just saw him as a safe pick. You know, versus Kamara, who could end up the 10th running back. You know, if they're giving Latavius goal lines and everything else. You know, Latavius is another guy to me, man. It seems like whenever they give that guy a chance, he plays well, but yet they're always trying to replace him or send him somewhere else. He played well he didn't play bad as a Raider, and then they sent him on his way. You know, when Cook went down, he played well then. You know, when Calvin went down, he played well then. I mean, when Kamara went down, he played well then. And you know, I just don't know why someone's not trying to trade for him or just again just give him more touches, which it sounds like they're doing. One of the things on FanDuel and DraftKings, they have Taysom Hill listed as tight end, so I thought that was interesting. Yeah, well, but you know, again, ragtag. You know, that's the thing about Henry coming on late. It was like early in Andre Johnson's career. You know, I was always a fan of Andre. I'm talking from year 1 on. He was on my fantasy teams every year, even if I had to pick him a round or 2 early. I always got him. And guys would be early on in his career. Guys were like, he's always hurt. He misses the first part of the season. And I'm like, so what? He carries me through the playoffs every year. You know, I'm like, he wins me my leagues, okay? You know, and, you know, that's what guys couldn't understand. You know, I was just like, yeah. So what if he missed the first 4 games or whatever? I'm like, he played the rest and won me my league, you know. You know, and that's, you know, that's what Henry's good for. All right, guys, do we have anybody dropping here? Again, I was hoping some guys had hit the rosters after the draft finished up. We are starting to gang a few guys. All right, I'm going to drop a quick filler here, I guess. See if we can't get something moving, folks. But just want to warn you guys, I can't give out that many free spots on these when we got to do 3 or 4 fillers. So just bear that in mind, guys. All right, wait for the line, folks, please. Paste. No. Bam. Bam. All right, fellas, filler is lined. We'll see if we can get something moving here. That was a pretty fast 20-round draft. I gotta say that. That's for darn sure. You guys flew through that thing. But we got 11 left. Mark Holerfield took one. Bam. Takes us to 11. Thank you for the start, Mark. Yep, and Mark, Josh, I forgot to mention that to you yesterday. Yep, and Josh did get a hold of me and yep, gave me the address, everything. I don't remember. Maybe I did mention it. Man, it smells like that skunk must have blasted somebody out there again because it's really starting to stink in here. Come on, folks. 11 fillers. Still got a lot of nice hits there. Come on, Mama's going. Come on out. All right, Pack took one, took us to 10. Oh. Come on, guys. We got 13 boxes left in the series. Hopefully some people hit the roster here. I know it was boring watching our draft there, but hopefully some of the guys from the draft will head on over. He doesn't sign much anymore, Bud. I'm used to all the time, but I have not seen a signing from him. You just don't find much of his stuff around. Um, you know, even his jerseys have sort of dried up. I have had him in the last couple jersey series, Mark, but as far as other helmets go, they just dried up. I have not seen a signing from him in a while, man. Once he does, he'll start, hitting the market again, and I can grab a few. But yeah, he has not done one in a long time. It was like J.J. Watt didn't do a signing for a long time there as well. Now he just did a signing, so you're starting to see a lot of stuff again. But yeah, man, I have not seen Julio do signing in like a year. But as you can see, we did have them in the jerseys. I always try to include them in the jerseys because we have a few, again, Atlanta fans. But I have not been able to get helmets. I will be getting a couple of the red Dion helmets, bud. Let me see what the hell series that was in. From the Dion, the next Dion signing. So I will have a few of those. So I will be getting a couple of those again. But like I said, I have just not seen Julio stuff, man. Nice, bud. Some of these guys, they just, they do like a giant, massive signing, like once a year or something like that. It's like Khalil Mack. He's another one who, will just do like one massive signing for like Beckett or someone like that every year, and that's like it. Then also, it's like he signs a ton of items, though. Yep, come on, guys. Any more takers? We're trying to get something broke here tonight. At least even last week we managed to squeak in a few boxes. I mean, even I didn't even have helmets last week. We managed to break a couple jerseys last week. I thought for sure we'd get a couple takers on helmets tonight. They said the rosters keep going up and down there, so I'm hoping that means, like I said, guys, we'll be back, or guys jumped on to see and maybe going to grab half a sandwich, again, stepping out for a smoke or a beer or take a pee. All right, Pete took us to 8. Sorry if I sneeze, guys. My peanut allergies. Come on, guys. 8 left. You still got a lot of nice hits there. You've got the Bradshaw, the Rice, the Dak, the Hill, the DK. Yeah, the DK, the DJ, the Love, the Cower, the Dante. What's it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Over 13, is that right? Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. What am I missing? I thought there was one more. You want the link? Yeah, draft's over, G. Yep, I'm sure you saw. It went fast, man. I mean, that was a 20-round draft. Last week's it was 2 hours. It was over 2 hours. This week it was an hour, man. I said like an hour and 5 minutes or some shit. It went fast. Now I'm just hoping some of the people jump on over to the room. Unfortunately, doesn't seem that way yet, but we're going to give guys a while. No. I said I wasn't like super happy with my team, but I wasn't like totally displeased either. I think my running backs suck balls, but I think I got a nice wide receiving core. Very happy with my quarterbacks. Think I got a couple of, easily 400, 4,500 yard guys there. Not upset with my tight ends. Fine with them. Even fine with the defenses, man. I think Indy's going to be a little better, and so is Tampa. I'm sure Yahoo is going to give me like an F. In the last draft, Yahoo had me and Pat ranked like the worst ones. It was funny. That's the same thing. Like I said, I wasn't displeased with that damn team. Again, I wasn't overly thrilled, but I wasn't displeased. I feel better about it, like I said, man, if all them damn players didn't fall to Mark. I said I think Mark's got a killer team. And this one. I was wondering if it's set draft grades yet. Oh, so they did send it? Yeah, I didn't see that. Yeah, I'm checking the email now. Just sort of funny where it said mine was. You gave me a C again. I always love those grading things. They make me laugh. All right, we're down to 4. Gigi took 4 fours. Nice, G. Thanks, bud. Well, at this rate, it might be the only thing we do break tonight, unless some more people start hitting the rosters there, man. I mean, I'm only showing like 5 on YouTube, even. You know, those that's normally double. I have no idea what's been going on at Breakers. I really don't, man. The channel just it has died. Used to be our busiest channel by far, and now it's a friggin' ghost town most nights. It just started like 2 weeks ago, so. Alright, we're down to 2, folks. 2 left. Hopefully that'll pick up once season picks up again. But it is always traditionally slow, guys. I said, you know, I track like sales, and this time of year it's gotten very slow. Last 3 in a row. All right, guys, we are closed. Thank you, Brandon. How you doing, bud? I got Mark for 1, Peckman for 1, Pete for 2, Gigi for 4, Tom for 2, Brandon for 2. One more time, I got Mark for 1, Pac-Man for 1, Pete for 2, Gigi for 4, Tom for 2, and Brandon for 2. All right, guys, here we go. All right, we got a 9. Best of luck, everyone. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 times. Pretty much looks like everybody split, but Pete there. All right, let me reliner, guys. We got 11. All right, we got 11 left. I gave Pete one. 11 left. And 5 fulls. 11 fillers, 5 fulls. Actually gets us a break in a box here tonight, guys. But I was already getting next series ready there, fellas. We got 12 left in this one, but was getting next series ready there. Telling you guys, pretty damn nice series, folks. Really friggin' solid. You know, Bo Jackson, the KC Raider split helmet, TJ Watt, Hydro F7, Joe Montana Hydro F7, Rice Hydro F7, Ryan Tannenhill, Flex Hydro, Bruce Smith, the Retro, Roger Staubach, Hydro F7, Watson, Hydro F7, Taylor, Hydro F7, Jordy, Hydro F7, Dak, F7, Cower, Hydro F7, a Tua Eclipse Authentic, guys, that's a $600 helmet. Tyreek Hill, F7, AJ Brown, Hydro F7, Kelvin Johnson, Eclipse, Authentic, the Bo Jackson, Vengeance, Auburn, Ray Lewis, Lamb, Eclipse Authentics. You got 2 Gores, one for Giant, or one for Jets, one for SF. Both Eclipse Authentics. Love Eclipse Authentic, Adams Eclipse Authentic, AJ Brown or AJ Dillon Eclipse Authentic. Yeah, I mean that's 30 some hits right there for you guys. You know, so telling you guys, really nasty series coming up here for you. Thank you, Mark. Actually, we're down to 9 there, guys. My fault. Yep, 9. Nine fillers, left 5 fulls. It gets us a break in our first box of the night there, guys. I didn't mean to schedule it like that during our when we were on air, folks. But actually, the year before, we ended up breaking like 10 boxes while we were drafting. So last year during the draft, it was actually a huge night. This year, it was the exact opposite on both drafts. But last year, like I said, for both drafts, we actually had big nights for both drafts. That, you know, so that's why I said, I was like, well, it didn't affect us last year. I figured I'd try it again this year. Unfortunately, exact opposite, 2020. Guess we should have expected, or I should have expected that one. You know, I love how, like I said, when you read your draft summary from Yahoo, I think it's hilarious. Like I said, it's, you know, they're like, well, you screwed up and took Brieda 2 rounds early, and it's just like, dude, he's never going to be there 2 rounds later. You know, it's. I said he wouldn't have been there freaking by the end of the round where I picked him. You know, and I just think it's funny how they grade that shit sometimes. Oh, you can pick him up off the waiver wire. Bob. Yeah, I think overall I definitely feel better about my team in League One overall, I guess. There, man, like I said, though, I got a pretty thinned out receiving core in League One. I'm a little disappointed nobody drafted Mitch Trubisky. All right, thank you, GG and C. All right, we're down to 7 there. Tom took 2. Tommy, I should say, took 2. That's a waste, bud. Like I said, you can only play one of them, man. It's just too many damn points sitting on your roster every week, Bob. You know, if you had like a super flex or something like that, it's one thing, but that's a lot of points when you got to grab other guys with those picks. I mean, our defense is always good. You know, I mean, we got a decent secondary. You know, we got a decent linebacker core. But, you know, the problem with the Bears is that, you know, again, they're on the field so fucking much. It's, yeah, absolutely, Frank. Sorry I didn't see that sooner. Yeah, Frank, if you can just chime in to chat and just make it official if you got a second there. I think Frank's taking 2 fulls there. As the bus. I got him right tag. There we go. He IM'd me, guys. I just asked him to do it in the chat to make it official. Bam. But we've only got 1 full left and 7 fillers now, guys. Do you want the quotes, Bud? Oh, Frank. Yep. Do you want the quotes or just the name? But yeah, so that's the problem with with the Bears defense is that it's 4 and out every fucking time, man. They don't get any rest. They got to play twice as many plays as other defenses. Okay, no problem, bud. Well, some guys actually want like that kind of, the quotes, so that's why I asked, bud. It don't matter to me either way, so, but some guys insist on them. All right, we're down to 5. Pat took 2. We got 5 fillers, and that gets us popping this baby. Grab a tissue here, fellas. 5 left, and we're breaking. I think we're down to 1. Yeah, well, again, in a 20-round draft like that, I took 3 QBs too. I took 3 QBs, 3 tight ends. I only took 2 defenses. I only 1 kicker. There's always kickers out there, so. All right, we're closed, fellas. Closed. Yeah, so, but I did take 2 defenses just, to make sure. All right, I had Pete with the freebie. I had Pac-Man for 1, Mark for 2, Tom for 2, Pat 2, Pac-Man took another, Shannon for 3, and then Pac-Man closed it out, guys. One more time, I had Pete with the freebie, Pac-Man, Mark, Tom for 2, Patty Mac had 2, Pac-Man second, Shannon for 3, and Pac-Man's third. Please send that over, everybody. That fills us. Oh no, I guess we got 1 left. I thought that filled us, but. Update here. Yeah, Frank. I mean, yeah, the guys had enough picks. I think everybody will have a couple sleepers there. So last year it was pretty tight, with the exception of the guys who just like gave up. You know, we had a few guys who lost the first few games and then just had given up. We weren't even setting rosters. But other than that, it seemed pretty even most of the year. At least in League 2 it was. All right, here we go. Oh, we don't take a 3, only a 4 or higher. Got a 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 times, fellas. Bam, I'm sorry to everybody below there. But those are the winners. Bam. All right, does anybody want to scoop that last full spot up for us, guys? Let me grab my box numbers. Actually get out yesterday's list as well. All right, this is for the box number, fellas. We got one full left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 times. Switch out the camera. Bam, number 9. Damn it. I gotta crawl under the damn table. Too old for that shit. Here we go. 9 out of my deck. Paste it back in. Bam. All right, now we're going to do your teams. Oh, still got one left. Sorry. Come on, someone scoop up that last one. I've actually got handfuls of them, bud, but yep, it's those, like I said, it just seems like inconsistent, so that's why I keep using them. But like I said, I mean, I got tons of them, just sort of superstitious about which I use, I guess. All right, anybody want to scoop up that? Juju took it, actually. Juju took the last full there. All right, so we are full. Again, listen up, guys. Listen up. The Bradshaw is left. The Rice is left. The Dak is left. The Hill is left. The DK's left. The AJ Dillon, Dante, Love, Cower, and I think that's it from our promo list, guys. But I think that's 9 of your 13 remaining boxes. Cower. Let me grab my list there. Oops. To bring up my random. Alright, there's everybody. Pack them down to Juju. Alright, here we go. For your teams. We got a 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 7 times Eric to Shannon. Powell, let's go to Arizona, down to Washington. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, and there is 7 times. We're going to get that in our cash promo. Alright, so that takes us to 1. Alright, got you loaded for the qualifier. Yeah, absolutely, G. Yep, like I said, I'll send them Tuesday. Absolutely, bud. They're actually sitting there labeled and boxed. Yeah, I'm glad I missed you, bud. I saw it hit Louisiana more than Texas, yeah. Alright, I don't think anybody's trading, guys, so I guess we're going to start our break. Welcome, everyone. Bobby2popsbreaks. It is Saturday, August the 29th. We are breaking bomb box full-size helmets. We randomed up our 13 remaining boxes out of the original 38 and got number 9. Random teams for it. On your left, we have already randomized the teams and customers. We then alphabetize everybody. Give them a chance to trade. No one's really trading, no, because we know 9 of our 13 boxes from the checklist. I'm going to start off the night again with sort of an okayer. Not a bad hit, guys. Not a monster, but not a bad one. Bam! Going to be the Dallas Cooper slot, folks. That is going to be the Dallas Cooper slot. Sort of one of our filler hits, guys. Still not a bad filler hit for you, though. The Amade Cooper amp. She is a rep, guys. Like I said, she is one of our lower-end filler hits there, but still a very nice-looking helmet. Who is Dallas Cooper? Well, Juju is going to take that one, guys. Man, one slotters have really rocked this damn series, man. We have had a lot of one-hitters, folks. I'm just showing that on the screen there. JSA certification, as you can see right there on the cage. Going to be a Juju hit. All right, we're going to do our qualifier. If y'all want to keep, call on out, guys. You can start calling them out. Bam. Pull Juju out. Right, we got a 4 again, guys. It's just a funky looking 2 there. 1, 2, 3, and 4 times. Bam. Well, Gigi gonna get the double qualifier at least out of that one. That is 5152 Breakers.tv, YouTube, Facebook. Y'all have a wonderful night. There's no Shannon. Frank is paid. I think Derek said he was going to bed. All right, Brandon, Shannon, and Tom are the ones we're waiting on. Either way, pick whatever you want. Just let me know either way, don't matter. I can send to him, to you, whichever. if you just send me the address, it's not a problem. Just Kamara, bud. Kamara's really about the only thing I see. This last one, I do believe, bud. Yep, I think this is the last one. Shannon. I'm not hearing from Tom or Brandon. I think that's everyone. Bam. Yeah, and just really Kamara, I haven't really seen much on even Thomas. Again, Breeze just canceled his signing. He was supposed to do a sign-in, like, actually, I think it was supposed to be this next weekend or something. And he canceled that. So, yeah, I haven't really seen much on Saints. The Mike Thomas jerseys, man, those things used to be, I mean, they were everywhere, and now they're nowhere. You know, same thing with Mike Evans. It's like Mike Evans, Thomas, Julio, they have not done signings in a long time, man, and their stuff's hard to come by now. You don't, you know, used to see Evans shit everywhere, now you don't see it at all. He did one about a month or so ago. Pat actually got a couple things for it. Unfortunately, I found out too damn late. And he was supposed to do a new one, but he just canceled it. I was getting ready to send a few things in, and they canceled. They canceled Lawrence Taylor, too. I think he's looking for Thomas, actually. He's been looking for Thomas for a while, but I haven't seen any for a while, bud. That's the... Yeah, so I think he's really mainly looking for Breeze and Thomas. You know, about, you know, yeah, that... Yeah, that's crazy. Guys normally get a little mad at me, too, in some of these drafts because, like I said, I'll come out 4 running backs strong. You know, like my first 4 or 5, sometimes even 5 picks can be running backs, man. And guys would get like, well, you're eating up all the running backs. And it's like, yeah, so it's... You know, I can play 3 at a time and bye weeks, jerk offs. I'm like, so, you know, between injuries and bye weeks, you need, you know, I like having 4 monster running, or 3 or 4 monster running backs on my roster. So every week I got 3 big bulls I can count on. Yeah, and like I said, Greg, I hate to say it right now, just you might just want to keep checking pristine. That might be your best bet because I even stopped checking at eBay. It's just like I said, they went from being literally a dime a dozen, man. I mean, you could buy them for 60, 65 bucks, no problem, and now they're nowhere. Come on, guys, the filler is lined. Are we going to be able to squeak one more out? I know I didn't write down my spots on the sheet, but it is lined, guys. I dropped the line. We got it posted on screen there. Man, my colitis, man, I am having a total friggin' flare up or relapse or whatever the hell you want to call it with my Crohn's and colitis, man. My stomach and intestines have been brutal this week. Last 2 weeks, man, actually. I've been able to manage it last year or so. I've actually been managing it pretty damn good. I forgot how shitty it is to have a flare up. All right, Mark took us to 11. We got 11 left in our filler. Zero, Doug, sorry. We didn't, yep, we only got out a couple boxes yesterday. We didn't hit a promo. We have 11 left in this filler, though, guys. Let's see if we can squeak out one more box tonight. I understand, dog. All right, Pack took one. We're down to 10. Come on, guys. 10 fillers. I need 2 minutes to run and pee myself here, though, guys. 2 little minutes. 10 left. basket. Come on. The hell are you at? Come on. We got 10 left. Ten left. Yeah, like I said, this time of year, man, between kids going back to school, even if they're not paying for, well, younger kids, people are college kids and fantasy football, everything sort of seems to eat into people during the mid-August to, through September. Usually seems to pick up again in October. Got the damn hiccups, man, again. All right, we're down to 8. Pete took 2. 8 left, folks. All right. Eight fillers, and we can reline, guys. We got to run her a couple times here. Where are you? Come on. So normally he eats and heads out. This time he hunkered down again, man. Come on, guys. 8 left. 8 left. Yeah, I think DFS is going to be real interesting the first couple weeks, man. I think it's going to be pretty much anybody's game because there is going to be so little info for guys to actual base stuff off of. One of the things I was sort of surprised at is FanDuel to promote their sports book. I guess we can finally place bets here in Illinois. So they gave me $100 to play free on the betting, just regular sports book. I'm just going to wait until NFL. To see if I can't roll that up on NFL. Come on, we got 8 left. 8 left. Not looking very promising for a second break here, guys. Come on, it's 10:30, folks. We got 8 left in our filler here. And we got a liner at least 2 more times. See if we can close her out and try to get something popping here. Well, that's what I'm saying, Mark. It's I don't care what kind of information they think they're getting, through the little sports reports and shit. That's not, it ain't gonna be good information. You're not seeing these guys play, compared to somebody else, so you can actually compare what kind of condition. I mean, it's I think it's gonna be. If you've ever wanted to play daily fantasy, I mean, I guess that's the point. Is I would try it week 1 and week 2 of this year, man. The pros are still gonna have their fucking 100,000 lineups, but which is always hard to beat. When you're playing 10,000 different combinations, but like I said, guys play lotto. You might as well play a lotto that at least you can throw some information at you. It could change your odds a bit. And again, they are winnable, guys. Like I said, one of the first years, one of the first contests, DraftKings offered $1 million. I ended up winning the one of the GPPs, the big contest. My problem was I didn't enter the million. Had I just entered the lineup in the $1 million contest, I would have won. So, like I said, people do hit. Even if you don't win the million, there's still a lot of other money in play. I've won, thousands several times. So, that's going to be the other. That's exactly, Mark. Penalties. Penalties are going to kill a lot of drives, a lot of big plays. You got to wonder, are they going to ease penalties first game, be a little more lax on the holding and stuff? Or are they going to try to make an example right away, and say, just don't even try it, and but, like I said, there's going to be a million offside penalties, illegal motion penalties. Holdings, and it's going to be crazy. So, going to be so many other determining factors, this week 1. That I really just got to think, like I said, if you've ever wanted to take a shot at daily fantasy, week 1 and 2 are going to be it. Come on, folks. Are we dead in the water here? All right, Pink got us going with another. You got most of them, though, Pink. I appreciate it, but unless we get a few others dropping, we're going to be dead in the water. You and Pete got 2 each. Mark has 1. Yeah, like I said, there are going to be a million different things like that. It's, like I said, not only aren't they playing the preseason games, it's just not as long of a training camp. OTAs and shit start in April. We were in lockdown all those months, man. It's going to be some sloppy football. Even on the defensive side, there's going to be a lot of sloppy tackling and, blown coverages. And, so. You got teams like the Pats. I like the Pats just as much as the next guy, but they lost a lot of people between guys opting out and, new guys who left. You damn near might as well consider them an expansion team this year with how many people, with how many new guys they've got, how many new starters. I mean, they had a lot of guys opt out, man. And I do think Cam was the best option for him, man. I was saying he should have gone there for a month and a half before he actually was there. He can especially for a rebuilding team like that. His feet and everything can get him out of trouble. He's getting smarter every year. So, blown plays, he can turn them into yardage, where a lot of other guys got to throw the ball away or take the sack. I think Cam was the perfect option for them this year. Come on, guys. 7 left, folks. 7 left in this filler. I'm trying to hold out and see if we don't get 1 or 2 more guys. Sometimes just even a couple people sparking it will help get us going. A couple extra people, so. The other thing, you're going to see a lot of blown calls from the refs, too. That's the other thing. Not only are you going to see a lot of penalties, you're going to see some blown calls because they're not exactly going to get any practice either, man. Preseason's not just for the players. So I think the first couple of weeks you're going to probably be seeing extra replays or something. You're going to see, I hate to say it this way, but I'll bet you a lot of the refs are even twice as out of shape as they normally are. They're not exactly the most fit people as it is. Oh, Jesus. I can't even fucking get to DraftKings anymore without them trying to force you to sign into the fucking sports book there. Come on, guys. Any other takers? We got 7 left in this. We are trying to squeeze out one more box tonight. We only had 1 box on a Saturday. I mean, even last week during the draft, we got 2 boxes in, and they were both jerseys, surprisingly. I hate to say it, Mark. Yes, sir. It sure is looking that way, as much as I hate to say it there, bud. Mark, do you want me to just hold your filler for tomorrow if it doesn't go? I am going to give it another 15 minutes or so. Like I said, sometimes all it takes is 1 or 2 people hitting a room. So I'm just going to give her about 15 more minutes, but let me know if you want me to refund you or credit you for tomorrow, just in case there. See what we got on DraftKings there. Like I said, I was playing last night. That was the roster I had last night just for the hell of it. That's jerseys, but Mark, that's this series here. There was at least one of those names in every break. Sometimes 2 because it was a 25 box series. Every box has 2 jerseys. It had, again, jersey frame and tickets in there, 1 per case. A case was 5 boxes. But that was an example of the jersey series there. I don't know what's going on with them, but like I said, the jerseys used to break. I used to break a ton of them, and all of a sudden they just died, man. I don't know what the hell happened. But I mean, as you can see, I mean, this is series 23, and the first 20 series were 100 boxes. So, so that'll tell you in almost about 1,000 jerseys a year we were breaking. Actually, we broke almost 2,000 the first year, and this year we haven't done shit. I'll bet you, I don't think I broke 200 jerseys this year. I broke 2,000 the year before, and probably 200 this year. It's yeah, I don't know why. But again, Mark, I'll have hang on, let me see where this is. What I am putting together is the combo series. I don't know if you've heard me talk about that. Let me bring up a couple of examples of that. I'm hoping to have be able to do one of these in the next couple of weeks. But as you can see, Bud, it's a little bit of everything. A lot of boxes have 2 hits in them. Again, some of them have 1. But it's a little bit of mix of everything, Bud. Everything from, jerseys to mini helmets to a few full-size helmets to the trophies. All genres. Could be music. Anything, music, celebrity, baseballs. You can see the statues, the written word stuff, like from Jefferson and Washington and stuff. But that's an example of one of them there. That was one of the series. So I'll be doing one of those hopefully in a couple weeks. I've been buying stuff little by little. So again, as you can see, a little bit of everything they included. Everything, like I said, from soccer, it was really just what I got good deals on, But it seemed to be, but it seemed to be a fairly popular series there. All right, we're down to 5 more. Took 2. Let's see if we can at least run the filler here, guys. If worst comes to worst, you'd be on the board for tomorrow. Well, I'm just going to let those close out sort of naturally, and then once, like I said, I will try to make a rush to close those once I get the combo series ready. Like I said, I've been grabbing stuff as I've been coming across deals on it. So, that's the other thing I like about the combos is, it doesn't lock me into a specific product. I can, basically buy if I see something at a good deal, whether it's a bat or a baseball or a hockey mask or a jersey or whatever. If I see whatever at a good price, I can grab them, and I have a product to use it for. So, Yeah, but guys seem to like the combos. We'll give that a test. You know, again, and see how it goes. It used to give me a good breather between the helmets because it's like the helmets would be breaking and I'd launch that and it would sort of slow the helmet series down a little bit. I will say it makes shipping a massive pain in the ass. You know, when it's jerseys, I know how much a jersey box weighs. You know, I know how much a helmet weighs. You know, all that. With them damn combos, you never know what you're gonna pull, and every box is different sizes and different weights, and it's just a ton of pain in the ass, man. Boxing it and then weighing every single damn box. Yeah, I mean, I've had everything in them from, like I said, like Cheech and Chong guitars. I mean, like I said, I mean, there's damn near anything you can name type of, products, man. Like I said, all the written word stuff. Like I said, full size helmets. Footballs, minis, cleats, spikes, jerseys. Like I said, it's sort of a fun series. And it's the same thing. We basically do spots, like I'll do history or founding fathers. So, like, founding fathers would be like Thomas Jefferson, Adams, Washington, and then we have history, which would be like, like the other presidents and stuff like that. We have like WWE, UFC, are some of the slots. Come on, guys. 5 left. 5 left, folks. I'll give her 15 more minutes, guys. Let's see if we can close this out by 11. If we can't close it out by 11, I think that means we're dead in the water. That'll pretty much be like 45 minutes trying to fill this baby. Horror movie stuff. Like I said, a little bit of everything. I've had, signed rock albums, like a signed Judas Priest and Scorpion albums, stuff like that. So, like I said, it's really just a matter of what the hell I get good deals on. This next one, I'll either it's not signed, but I get a lot of requests for the Evil Knievel's, so I'll throw 1 or 2 of those in there. Yeah, absolutely. More, yep. Yeah, I got a few cleats for the upcoming one. Daniel Jones. I forget who else, but yeah, Daniel Jones was one of the cleats in the combo that I've already grabbed. And I don't remember who else though. Yeah, the Jason mask, yeah, stuff like that. The signed machetes, stuff like that. Yeah, a little bit of everything in those. It's just like I said. The only reason I stopped them was because prices rose, and I wasn't. Yeah, it's the thing. When I used to do the Comic Cons and stuff like that, I used to get all this shit signed by the artists, but you never have certificates of authenticity for any of it and crap. Nowadays JSA shows, but they never did back then. Yeah, I got a few from. I got a few drumheads signed by the guys from Maiden and stuff. A couple by Nico. I'd include that kind of stuff too, more like signed microphones. Like I had a microphone signed by Ice Cube in one of them. Again, I had Nico, um, Nico drumsticks, stuff like that. Nice, Mark. Jake Plummer is one of those guys I personally hate, man. He's not a bad guy. He's just one of those guys who, he quarterbacks never score zero. If you play a full game and score zero, man, you had a fucking awful day. And there was Jake Plummer would put up at least 1-0 every fucking year, and it was always at the worst time. It's that's and he used to drive me crazy. He caught me so many times doing that shit, and it's just like, how is this possible, man? A quarterback scoring zero once a year. I think it's cool that he became a professional racquetball player after football as well. He went, right away. He stepped out of football. Took him a year or two, and he became a pro racquetball player. I think he still is, or if not, he just quit a couple years ago. All right, guys, come on. We got 5 left. We got to fill this here because at 45 minutes a pop, guys, we ain't breaking this until 1 in the morning. I'm literally going to give her a couple more minutes to fill this. If we can't fill this one, we got no hope of filling anything else tonight, guys. Five left. Yeah, Mort, I saw you had a bulldog there. One of my friends used to always drop yep, used to always drop his by here for me to babysit. Fucking thing drive me nuts. I'll tell you, he would watch TV like a normal person, though. He'd react just like, it was hilarious. Come on, guys. Five left. Five left. Yeah, names are easy to get off of helmets if you want, but I'd probably just leave it and, enjoy as is, I guess. It was funny. I mean, he'd go, I'd feed him or whatever, like after I get off or something, and I'd go sit down, and he'd flop his ass down right in front of the television, and he'd bark at shit. He'd get up and, like try to play, and it was... Well, we had talked about starting a specialty league, Bob, but I had enough problems trying to get guys to accept the invites and pay up to these. So I said, screw it. But, yep, we had thought about doing a specialty league, like a 2 QB and play 2 games a week and stuff like that. But, I was just like, if I'm having, that many problems getting guys just to accept the invites, there was no way. Oh, they are. He was stinky. I mean, if you go back to when I used to babysit him, you'll hear me bitching about him every damn night. It was like the damn oily fur, man, smelled like a damn wet rug half the time, and you gotta bathe them so much. At least this one, man, he had, all right, Mark, you have a great night, bud. I'm sorry. Yeah, we'll see you tomorrow. Hopefully we'll have a little better luck tomorrow. But yeah, it was like his coat was like really oily, man. He would stink in just a couple of days. When he'd be like, hey, I gotta work, can you watch him or something? I'd be like, give him a fucking bath. No problems. Little bastard, though, it's like if I wouldn't pay attention to him, he would literally just walk up and bite me, man. Not like super aggressive bite, but it wasn't a soft bite either. All right. Well, guys, it does not seem like we're going to get this broke. We've been filling it for 45 minutes now, and we're only halfway full. Mark, everybody, I appreciate you trying to help us fill that. Pete and Pack, thanks. Like I said, I appreciate it, guys. I just don't see us being able to fill that sucker tonight. We're half full after 45 minutes. There's just no way we're going to get it going again tonight. So, Mark, I'll credit you for the filler that you sent. But I think we're just going to call her a night, guys. Don't think we got a prayer of getting anything else broke here, unfortunately. Like I said, even Mark headed out. All right, Mort, thank you. I appreciate it. All right, Mort said just give him a folder. All right, guys. Thank you all very, very, very much. But I think we're going to head on out into the night. If you need me, guys, hit me on Facebook. But as always, give me about a half hour, guys. I'm going to eat and hit the shower. I'll be back around after that. So if you need me, guys, again, on Facebook or shoot me an email. I will talk to you all tomorrow, 8 Central. I will get the early lines up for you.